What is the mandate of Kenyan Youth Empowerment Project?
One of the things that KEP is doing is to provide training to the young people, of course focusing on the key growth sectors of Vision 2030, that's finance, ICT, energy, tourism, manufacturing, and MSA. So besides the training, we are providing internship opportunities to young people in the private sector, where now they are being attached to companies and they are given experience, which is very important in seeking for employment. Further to that, we are also mentoring them, because once we attach them to these companies, ideally what we are saying is that we are giving companies an opportunity to mentor these young people. We are giving businessmen who have already made it in life an opportunity to contribute to the lives of these young people. So we are creating that linkage where probably businesses can mentor young people who want to start their own businesses, who want to build their careers.
What is the role of KEPSA?
So KEPSA works with business membership organizations, where it supports them in their development, in terms of identifying issues that are of national interest, and of course also trying to look at areas where there's need for private sector in the national dialogue. KEPSA also again coordinates issues of trade and investment in the country. So looking at economic growth, then our national economic growth, then that's a key factor. Of course, the other areas like, for example, representation in the sector, areas like, say, infrastructure, finance, social development, ICT, education. Those are very important sectors that KEPSA really is playing a critical role in trying to ensure that they actually grow and provide direction in terms of how probably those sectors can be represented in areas that are of interest to them. KEPSA also engages in different forums. For example, we engage with the president, we engage with the prime minister, we engage at the minister's level, we engage with the speakers, we engage with various constituents in the government, so that we ensure that the policies and the bills that are passed have the private sector voice in it.
What are some of the challenges you face?
Of course, the biggest challenge is the question of the demand, and the fact that KYEP is a pilot that tries to address issues of employment opportunities with the youth. There has been overwhelming demand by young people wanting to get into the project, but unfortunately we have very limited resources to carry out this mandate.
Is there anything organizations can do to help you with your mandate?
Yes, of course. At the moment, we are seeking for employment internship opportunities. Companies who are willing to provide these opportunities are actually invited so that they can open these opportunities to us, so that we are able to link those young people who are interested with gaining experience to them. Besides that, of course, one of the other key things that the companies can do, they're those who have social corporate responsibility functions within the department. We are also seeking for discussions with them, so that we see how further again they can contribute towards the exit strategy for the KYEP interns.
What advice will you give to current and aspiring SMEs?
We need to start doing something, however small it is. I think it's important that young people, we reposition our mindset towards starting our own businesses. It doesn't have to be big, it needs to start small, and you allow it to grow. Most importantly, being an electioneering year, our urge is that young people must maintain peace, because we have ceased to be called leaders of tomorrow. We are leaders of today. So we must demonstrate that leadership today for society to have confidence in us. So my advice is that despite the fact of the many things that we're doing, we're still very much responsible for the destiny of this country.